Hi everybody, this is M. Charity here with FDG TV, and I'm here with Danielle Langlois, and she is going to talk about her most recent paper, Press H to Help, the impact of prosocial video games and prosocial behaviors by exposure time. So welcome Danielle, hope you're having a good time at FDG.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, it's super nice out today too. So it's
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. So is this your first conference or?
Actually, it's not my first conference. It's my first FDG.
Okay,
I've never been to FDG before, but I've been to a number of other conferences, from small regional psychology conferences to, I went to Kai Play last year. That was really fun.
Oh snap, Kai Play sounds cool. Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely cool to just kind of be there as more of a fly on the wall because I didn't have anything there. I was just there.
I don't know. Well, welcome to FGG, and I hope the gamers haven't scared you off, or the gamer
Oh, certainly
academics.
not. I'm one of them.
Oh yes, no, we embrace you entirely. Okay, so speaking of gamers, so you talked about prosocial behavior and prosocial games. So what exactly is prosocial game research?
Oh, that's a big question.
Sorry.
No,
right off the bat, I'm so sorry.
Prosocial behavior in general is going to talk about anything related to like helping behaviors.
Okay. Yeah.
So things that are improving people's ability to behave in ways that are, I don't know, nice or kind, I suppose. Helping others is usually it's just the easiest way to do it. Within the context of science, I know that prosocial behavior has been touched on by a number of different fields. I have mostly come at it from the perspective of psychology, but I know that it's a big area to try and tackle.
That makes sense.
So it's kind of hard to say if there's anything specific going on in that particular field, because it's so many different fields all converging into one and lots of different things happening all at the same time.
So big topic, yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, and I know during your presentation, which I hope everybody saw, if not, check out the paper. In your presentation, you mentioned like this is because this is such a well-developed field and it's like been studied a lot. You compared your results for this experiment to the older results, and you were surprised by like how different they were, like the results. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, our study is actually, it's kind of a bloated replication where we took the results from essentially an entire line of research that was conducted in the past. And we took that research and tried to take a bunch of the information from it and tried to repeat what was going on. We thought, of course, you know, when you start a replication, you're always like, yeah, we're going to find the same stuff and we're going to be able to say, yes, this works. Right. Or actually, in our case, we were reading through some of the research and going like, man, they have pretty numbers. Such pretty, beautiful numbers. I would love to get such beautiful numbers on research. So that was one of the reasons why we decided to do it, was because, you know, ultimately you want
the good numbers.
You want the good numbers. You want to get the nice publications. Yeah. So that's kind of where we started from, and we decided to take a bunch of previous research and try to do it all at once in one study. And it kind of didn't work out for us.
That's okay.
And it's possible that you know, there was a lot of noise in the data, and there's always people change, and there's different cultures at play here too as well.
Makes sense.
So there's a lot of things going on potentially that are making our data sets different than previous data sets.
Gotcha.
But also because we condensed so many different things into one study, we did a lot. We put our participants through a lot. They seemed kind of exhausted by the time they left, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't blame them. But you think playing video games, it's like...
Yeah, you would think. And we had a lot of people who were interested in being part of the study.
Yeah, no, that's what counts.
But once they left, I remember them kind of looking at me and going like, how dare you?
And on the two games that you asked your players to play from the original study, Tetris and Lemmings.
Yes.
And so I'm young, but I feel like I get to say this, old school games. So
yes, they're definitely older games, and a lot of the previous research had used those particular two games, and so we chose to use the same stuff that the studies we were replicating were using. But not every single one of them used those two games. There was some diversity, but we ultimately just went with those two because I didn't have money. And I could get them cheaply.
No, I totally understand. I mean, they're both great games, so that's totally fine. But yeah, thanks for. And also, just to end off, what's your favorite prosocial game, just at any time period?
Well, it's so difficult to say that because I don't know that especially with modern games, I don't know that they're necessarily inherently pro-social.
Makes sense.
You have the choice to be pro-social in them.
Very true.
One game that I've been playing recently that I think has some elements of pro-socialness to it is actually Potionomics. I haven't finished it yet.
Interesting.
It's kind of a math game slash dating simulator slash card deck builder.
Very spicy. Okay.
So there's a lot going on in it, and it is really fun, and it is kind of about capitalism because you're trying to get a person out of debt.
There's the pro-social aspect. Yeah, okay.
But you're also dating people and like giving them gifts sometimes, so I figure that's pro-social enough.
Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. I gotta definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's a good time, and it's kind of a smaller kind of indie style game. I love that kind of stuff. So.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you guys for watching. And please check out her paper; it's an amazing read. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.